What is up? What is up? What is up? What's happening? Hello. Melissa, you're here already. Trav's here already. I see you guys. Ahead of the pack tonight. It's good to see. What's happening? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing fabulous. What up, Trav? Trav's over there playing with the new toy. I'm sure you'll get it down before I do. Hey, John, what up? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Tara, whoa, Tara's even early tonight. What's up? It's good to see you. Good to see all of you. Hope everybody's doing fantastic tonight. I switched mics. Hopefully it sounds better than it normally does. Figured I can use my DJ mic since I won't be DJing anywhere anytime soon. That's a thing. So I went over and spent some time at my parents' house today. Got my dad's mixer hooked up so he can start playing piano and stuff. So that's cool. Obviously got my third letter video done, finally. Melissa, sorry it took me so long, but got her done. Got her done did. John said I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right, man. Like every day, it's an emotional roller coaster. Tried to sleep in and I was up by 8. It's the way my body works now, so I'm all grown up, and stuff, I guess. But it was bound to happen eventually. Eric, what up, what up, what up? Glad you're here. Good to see you, sir. What up, Finley? What's happening? Adulting is dumb, man. I don't like it. Can I just I would like to rewind time like a year and just put it on a month loop. Let me just go through a month over and over and over again. I'll be okay with that. Actually, November and December last year, I could loop it. Hello again, Mom. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate all of you guys being here, like always. And I'm really, sorry, I'm trying to multitask, like always. Am I not, right? Hey, Lisa, good to see you. Man, everybody's jumping on time tonight. This is crazy. I've only been live for 5 minutes and everybody's already here. See what the power of having a little chat group and building each other up can do for us? That's lovely. I like it. Finley, I'll be in and out because I'm at work. Shh. Ooh, we won't tell anybody, bro. The secret is safe with us, I promise. The secret is safe with us. I gotta get the host going. How's everybody's day? How are you guys all doing and stuff? Mom, I know how you
Live FunkShop with the
Shout out to Eric. Thanks for that, bro. I'm about to do the same thing. Nolan said,
Since you can't be live to greet new viewers 24/7, create a trailer to welcome them. This happening right here is a channel trailer. Channel.
Nolan, today was long.
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 Channel.
Sorry about that. My bad. That was a mistake on my part. I was trying to figure out where the heck that was coming from. Where the heck fire that was coming from. No, that was my fault. That was my fault. I pulled up the stream on another Twitch and so the audio was echoing. I forgot to mute the tab, the internet tab, before I pulled it up.
Live FunkShop with
Hey,
FunkShop.
appreciate that, Trap. So yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even know what it was at first, so I was tripping. I was like, oh, what's going on? See how nice it is when we all get to know each other a little bit, like outside of the chat. Like, it's nice having a little chat group so we can kind of keep in contact and have each other's backs and support each other. It's nice having a little family aspect. Speaking of family aspect, what is everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? What do you guys plan on doing for Thanksgiving? Is anybody doing anything cool? I like to cook for my family for Thanksgiving, but this year I don't think I'm going to have producing an Akai force. I appreciate that, Trav. Trav took my real expensive music toy. I went and dropped it off to him today because I can't figure out how to use the damn thing. So I'm going to let him figure out how to use the damn thing. Mom said you can cook at our house. With everything that's going on, Mom, I thought about that, but I am scared. Like, I'm really nervous with my work situation. I'm really nervous to be around you guys, especially with flu season coming in. Flu season on top of COVID season. It's not a good situation. So it makes me nervous. I don't want to bring anything over that gets you and Dad sick. But we'll see. Music seems a bit loud, or might be just me. No, you're probably right. Probably a bit loud. I was more focused with having a strong connection tonight. So I did not get it adjusted. I didn't get all the audio adjusted before we got a decent selection. So, how is that? Is that better? Thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate that. What would I do without you guys? Thank you, and don't be afraid to tell me these things. I absolutely appreciate it. If something's too loud or something's too quiet, be like, hey, turn the music down, ugly guy. Thanks, Ma. Appreciate that. Hold on, I'm putting a few things out there as well. So while I'm putting a few things out there, everybody, if you haven't done so yet, drop some in chat. Let me know what you're doing for Thanksgiving. And Mom, I might still do that. We'll see. I don't know what the plan is around here. I'm hoping somebody decides to take their kids and visit their mom for Thanksgiving, but I doubt that is going to happen. I would love for that to happen so I could do what I want at the house, but only in a perfect world, and my world is far from perfect. So. You know. Finley, going to my grandparents, so probably Mom and I with grandparents and my aunt and uncle. That's dope. Finley, I forgot to include you in the post I just put up, so now I have to go in and add you. All right, I'm good now. I was going to put up a bunch of promo stuff and try to get some more viewers in here, but you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool with the way things are right now, you know what I mean? So, Eric, probably nothing this year, maybe a small family one this year. I mean, there's restaurants open and stuff. I don't know. So many things are just tricky right now. So many things are just sketchy. I did go over to Mom and Dad's and got the board hooked up for Pops today and had a piece of the lemon pie we were talking about yesterday, so that made my tummy happy. Melissa said, even though I've kind of had a falling out with 2/3 of my family. I'm still being the bigger person and hosting Thanksgiving and sending an invite. Whoever shows. My immediate family will be here. That's all that I'm thankful for. And good. You know what? Sometimes all we can do is try. Like when you love somebody and you'll be like, look, despite everything that's going on, I love you. And I know you probably don't understand what love even means, but I have your back. I've still got you if there's something you need. And, you know, some people don't understand it, or they have whatever reason. So if you say something like that and the only response you get is, I'll be fine, thanks. Cool. At least you did your part. You were the bigger person and tried. You can throw the line out there. If they don't want to take the bait, that's on them. It's their demons that they have to deal with, not yours. Don't let other people control you, right? Felicia said to Melissa, I love that. It's hard to be the bigger person like that. I understand how it can be tough. It's not hard for me. Like, I've reached out over the last week to numerous people I haven't talked to in a while. For whatever reason, I'd be like, look, I'm just thinking about you, you know, and you are somebody that's important to me, so I want to make sure you're doing okay. And a few people read the message. It was all on Facebook, but didn't even bother to reply. So I went through and I just unfriended them. If they don't even want to reply when I'm trying to reach out, I don't need them in my life. I'm at the point now where I don't want to waste any more time. I have people in my life that matter to me. I have people in my life that I care about. I have people in my life that I want to invest in. And if somebody doesn't want to be one of those people, I'm not going to try to force feed it. I am not going to try to force them to twist their arm and be like, hey, come be my buddy. I'm not doing all that. Where we at? Tara, now I want to make some stovetop stuffing. I always want stovetop stuffing. I love stovetop. Can never have too much stovetop. I don't even know why. Oh, Jay just hit me up. Said he's about to stop by. Haven't seen him in a minute. He's been going through some ish. Felicia said to Melissa, I hear you. My dad and I don't get along, neither does my sister and I put up with them for my son, so I understand. It's hard though. That sucks. Especially, you know, you learn so much more when you lose a sibling. My mom, my parents can understand, attest to this. It's November. November's a hard month for my family, especially around Thanksgiving time. But now in my life, I could not imagine not having a decent relationship with my parents or my brothers. It would drive me crazy. Like I wouldn't still be here, honestly. Yo, chicka chunky fresh 84 in the building. What up, Dougie? John, their loss. Yes, their loss. Some people can be pretty petty. Yes, they can. You know, like when a homie is hitting on your ex that broke up with you within a week of her breaking up with you. That's kind of shady. Just means they're not really your homie. John, we have our differences between us, but we've been there for each other when needed. Yeah, I think last year you told me about some stuff, John, that you're like, yeah, it's awkward, but we get together on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we do it because that's what we're supposed to do. I can respect that. At least you try, right? Eric, yeah, I saw that. Have him bring food. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. It sucks when you only have a microwave to cook with. I'm so tired of putting stuff in the microwave or eating fast food that I can grab. So now I'm at the point where I only eat when I have to because I'm just tired of eating crap. I've been losing weight over the last few months, over the last year probably, and I want to continue it. I want to keep going. So. Dougie, got no room for petty in my life. That's where I'm at, man. If you don't want to be motivated, I'm not going to motivate you. I can try to give you encouragement, but if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to hold your hand, man. If you don't want to be my homie, if I reach out to you and you can't even have the decency to say, hey, thanks, I appreciate the message, I'll cross you off my list. I don't need people in my life that don't want me in theirs. Not doing it anymore. Melissa, that's kind of what happened with a few of my cousins. I've been trying to just hang out, catch up, and it's always something. So I said, forget it. I tried and I'm done trying. My life still has to go on. Yep. Whether or not it's family, man, if somebody wants to be a part of your life, if somebody wants you in their life, they will make time for you. If they don't want to make time for you, they're really not interested in being a part of your life. And if they're not interested in being a part of your life, there is no reason to put forth any effort to try to be a part of theirs. That's the way I look at it anyways. Tara, you see what hat I'm wearing today, Tara? Can you see that? Can you see that? Mainly because I went to my parents' house and my dad's a Mariners fan, but you know, it's one of my favorite hats anyways. Mariners are my American League team. Finley, what the F? Homie hit on the X? Damn. Yeah, it's hearsay, but a lot of stuff starting to make a lot of sense that I thought was just a rumor before, bro. And there's going to be a time and a place where I'm going to lay everything out. And I'm going to put everything out there. Now is not the time, and this is not the place. But a time will come where I'm telling the whole story. Because I don't hold nothing back, you know? I'm just that real mother effer that everybody expects me to be. Tell it like it is or don't tell it at all. Eric said, not just that, one dated his ex and got serious for a bit. Yeah. One of my absolute very best friends dated one of my exes, and they were pretty serious for a minute. And it happened like crossover even. Like her and I were still kind of seeing each other. We were broke up, but we were still hanging out and still trying to make things work as she was developing her relationship with him at the same time. And there was a third person in the mix at the same time, and she ended up marrying the third person. So I'm just saying, kicking in the door and taking names, Mr. Duane Johnson. What up, Duane? Always appreciate you being here. It's always good to see you, my friend. Hope you are lovely. Hope everything is well with you. I hope you're feeling all right. A lot of weird stuff going around. Melissa said, I love the hat. I didn't notice it until I watched the letter video that it was a Mariners one. Yeah. I've got a Dodgers one too. It's got the metallic outline of the state of California. It has a LA in the middle of it. Trav, it's getting savage over here. Oh, shut. Nolan said, what happened, Paul? I'm going to save it. You know, I can't. I am a firm believer. Call me crazy if you want. I'm a firm believer that truth always reveals itself. Like, the truth always comes out eventually. And I take a lot of pride in being honest and being real and being genuine. To a fault sometimes. But I just sit back and I relax and I let the truth reveal itself, because it always will. So there's a few truths that I'm still waiting to see if they come to light. But this is where the being an empath thing comes into play, and I'm not trying to mock that, because I'm still trying to learn it myself. I don't believe a human has superpowers, but I can tell when somebody's lying to me. I'm not stupid. So I'm going to leave it all at that for now. Because I don't want to put anything out in the universe if it's not, you know, I don't want to say words and manifest thoughts and ideals into the universe if they're not a thing. Because I would much rather these not be a thing, because if I find out that it is a thing later on down the road, oh, I'm going to be furious. But we'll see what happens. John said, it's not serious Sunday. No, it's Monday, bro. Monday's the day that we chill. It's good vibes, man. I'm still, no matter what, I still got to tell it like it is, because that's what we do, man. Still got to be honest. Still got to be real, right? Mom said I didn't see that it was a Mariners hat either. Yep. That's the outline state of Washington right there. If you look really close. You can see that it's got the Mariners logo in the middle of it, embroidered in it. I know it's hard to see on this camera, but it's also got the S on the side. You didn't know. Oh, shoot. Trav, I don't remember. I haven't used that tablet in over a year. Oh, is there a way to reset it? Nolan said, I'm also honest to a fault too, but I'd rather be known as someone who is honest than someone who lies all the time. That's
check it out, check it out. Another subscriber.
Oh.
Thanks for subscribing to FunkShop
Lisa
TV.
coming through with a
FunkShop TV,
subscribe.
FunkShop TV.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I had an issue with your phone. Hope everything's fixed now. Tara said, I'm an empath too, and I seem to attract a lot of narcissists because of that. This is how we learn. This is what I'm learning. I never knew what an empath was until recently, and I didn't know that empaths seem to attract narcissists. But thinking about my last 4 relationships, there's something about me that attracts narcissists and people with chemical addictions. I don't know what it is. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I'm looking at our chat and I shouldn't be, so I just closed it. Tara said, I love the gold on there, Paul. I like it too. I think my Dodgers one has silver, so I like this one. I thought about going and finding a gold nose stud so I could wear it when I wear this hat, but that's kind of hard to find. All right. Jeepers, you people. I gotta kill the volume on my phone. You guys are distracting me. Lisa said yes, it's better. Oh, your phone. Good. Glad you got it all figured out and stuff. All right. There we go. Now we're good. Trav, I mean, I can factory reset it if you have nothing you want to save on it. Go for it. Do it. Factory reset it. Do what you got to do. I'm not tripping. It's all good. Make it your own, my friend, because like I said, I haven't used it in over a year. So, it's yours. Nolan said, is that why I attract a shit ton of assholes, Tara? I mean, empaths seem to be suckers, I guess. I don't know how else to describe that. I'm sorry if that sounds rude. But I don't know how else to explain it. That's how I feel about it. Mom said yes. Well, yes, it is Washington. You can't really see the logo unless you just hold it up as you just did. Great looking hat. Thanks, Mom. You can see it a lot easier in person, you know, if you're looking at it. But when I stopped at a 7-Eleven today to try to find those one-chip challenge chips, the clerk behind the counter said, wow, that's the coolest Mariners hat I've ever seen. So she caught it right away. So. Tara said to Nolan, that's what I've been noticing. Please let me make a scarf out of all these red flags. That's the thing, man, with me. Sorry, Duane, I was just reading your comment, and that one word that you mistyped had me a little caught off guard. I don't notice red flags until it's way, way too late. In fact, this is why I'm so in love with this woman that my most recent relationship, because there weren't any red flags in the beginning. I didn't have any until well after we were living together. I had none until well after we were living together. And it was just a bunch of broken promises. And I don't think she intentionally meant to. She just got to a point in her life where doing her own thing was more important than being the woman that I needed her to be for me. I sacrificed so much. I gave up a lot, and I bent over backwards so I could be the man that I thought she needed me to be and the man that she asked me to be. But she didn't like it. So I tried. So Duane said, don't get me started as to why women think they attract the wrong men, Nolyn. I'll be talking about it tomorrow mid-morning on my stream. But he accidentally typed Meb started. So I said, I was thinking, what does that say? And for some reason, Duane, it was a Trav, I'll explain that in a minute. It was a word that's not very appropriate that I thought that you typed. I don't know why. That's where my mind's at, apparently. I don't know. Eric said, yeah, my last few have been narcissists. Yep. Lisa, me too. I tracked them too. Maybe that's why we make such a good squad. We have a good little family aspect going on, and maybe because we've been through so many similar situations. Could that be it? What do you think? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. This is awkward, but it is what it is. Okay. We all seem to attract narcissists. Dougie said empaths can easily become narcissists, so tread lightly. Dougie, I'm not worried about that. I'm really not. No, I'm not. You and I seem to have disagreed on a lot of life aspects lately, but I'm really not worried about it, so. Duane will be going live tomorrow. Duane, do you know what time? Oh, Tara, good question. Tara already asked. John said, I lost my White Mariners hat I had. John. Dougie said, being the rescuer can cause you to become the perpetrator, then in turn can become the victim. The drama triangle. Well, that's the first time I've ever heard of that, so I am not worried about me becoming that. I'm not at all. Where are we at? Melissa said to Duane, please let me know in chat when you go live. I need to hear your input on that topic. Duane said probably between 10 and 11. I wish I could tune in if I wasn't at work. Hopefully, I'll get a house soon, and the podcast studio will always be up, and Duane can just, he'll have access, so he can just come over and go live from the studio from his channel. So all the equipment's already there, and everything's already set up, and that was the whole idea behind doing this project in the first place, but we'll see what happens. It's going to happen eventually. Now we'll see what happens. It's just a matter of when now. John, like you described it before, peacock. Absolutely. But at the same token, like the same time, these weren't just peacock feathers. It was real. Like I was able to see right through a lot of things, and maybe that scared her. I was able to see the depth that nobody else was able to see, and I think it freaked her out a little bit. But whatever it is, it doesn't really matter anymore. Yes, Duane, that's what
Thanks for the cheer.
The first glance, it looked like that one word. That's what I thought, too. Felicia said, I read it inappropriate at first, too. Nolyn said, I did, too. Tara, trauma brings people together. Well, you know, birds of a feather flock together, and we seem to have a pretty good core of like-minded people that have been through some ish, but at the same time, we just want to respect and love one another. So that's a big deal. Felicia said, haha. I was like, damn, Duane coming in here turning the subject. Then I realized that's not what it said. John, that's how, see, I don't feel so bad now. It looks like everybody saw the same thing. Felicia, I track narcissists too often. Nolyn, posture check. Hi, Duane. Thank you for that. Oh, why am I drinking Rockstar? Bad idea. It's not my day off. I have to work in the morning. Dougie, hopefully you still love me, bro, even though we disagree on stuff. Bro, I'm not going to, just because we disagree on things, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to judge you. However, if we always disagree with things, I probably won't be that interested in spending time with you because there's not a whole lot of commonalities. It's not going to mean I'm going to shun you, but at the point that I'm at in my life, I got to surround myself with like-minded people. That's just where I'm at. I'm just being real. Travis, my mom's friend since I was little, just posted a video of her 12-year-old son doing the one-chip challenge. He's crying. Ho! Dad comes in and said, speaking of visiting your parents, I thought I'd practice a little while I listened to you, but clicking the Mackie icon says no device connected even though it's on. And I explained that when I was there. The Mackie icon on your computer is not going to pull anything up. It's not going to do anything because it's not connected to the computer through the Mackie drivers. It's connected to the computer through a generic driver. So you can still practice. You'll still be able to hear everything. And in fact, now is a good time for the Discord link. So if you click on that link, that'll put you into our Discord room, Dad. Eric, are you still here? So unplugged from computer, plugged it into Mackie. Now I can hear. Huh. Unplugged from the computer. What did you unplug from the computer? She said she got it from Safeway. I've had a lot of reports saying they got them from Safeway. So I'm going to go to Safeway on Mill Plain and 136th when I get off work tomorrow because that's the closest one to my work. And I'm going to run in there and see if they have any left. If they don't, I'm going to shoot down Mill Plain to the one in Andreessen and see if they have any left. Okay. So you're listening through your headphones plugged into the computer, I assume. You should have left the Mackie plugged in, and the Mackie icon on your computer will not do anything. Remember, there's the little white knob above your monitor slider that is the USB. Oh, plugged into Mackie. Okay, so you have the headphones plugged into the Mackie and you can hear me right now. Correct? So if you're not hearing it through the speakers, that means your Yamaha must be off. Melissa said the one on Andreessen and Mill Plain is sold out. My friend is the store director there, and she said they're sold out on the first day. Thank you for letting me know so I don't waste my time going to that store. Oh, lifesaver. I appreciate that. Because I really don't want to end up trying to go all over the place. I heard that the one on 63rd and Andreessen had some tonight, so I'm hoping I can get there tomorrow before it's too late. I should have ran over there tonight, but I'm just too tired. Try the Safeway on. Oh yeah, Burton and 112th. Well, yeah, I'll go from Mill Plain 136 to Burton and 112th since I don't have to go to Andreessen and Mill Plain anymore. Okay, if the Yamaha's off, then that's why you're not able to hear it through your speakers, obviously. So, USB pot effect on my output. So that makes sense why you're able to hear it through the headphones. The slider right above the USB button, your white dial pot. I never call them pots. I just took their turn knobs to me, so I'm not familiar with calling them pots. Dougie, we'll talk off stream and figure that out. So, guess a ton of places are boarding up for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't blame them. Felicia said I can check the Battleground Safeway if John hasn't checked yet. Thank you, Felicia. That is awesome of you. Nolan said I'll keep an eye out too since I'm everywhere with clients. You guys are the best. You guys are the bestest, awesomest people in the world. Pops, did you click on that Discord link to get into our Discord room? Tara said I'll take a look here in Aloha too. Oh, thank you. I think we need like 10 of them. I've got it covered if anybody finds them. I've set the budget aside. There's like 4 7-Elevens, if not more, within a mile of me, and Plaids. Okay. Dad said, never said trying to hear through speakers. Always working with phones tonight. So far, yes, I clicked on Discord. Okay. So since you clicked on the Discord link, on the left side of your Discord, you should see the FunkShop emblem. Correct? I hope. Melissa, it was funny. Her crew donated a total of $275 for turkey bucks to help families in need for Thanksgiving, so she said she had to do the challenge. That's dope, though. That's dope. I did a few turkey bucks last week. Not 275, but I did a few turkey bucks. John said, Felicia, I have not. I am on the other side of town. Dougie said, okay, my bad for bringing it up in chat, but I'm on my phone, so it slows down trying to watch and use Facebook Messenger. We'll get it figured out, Dougie. Don't worry about it. John said, Felicia, Freddie's in Albertsons. Felicia said, John, oh, okay, I'll check tomorrow or Wednesday, then because I'm right by the Safeway. Sweet. If you guys find some, please put in the group chat if you were able to pick any up so I don't end up having a whole bunch of them, because that would suck. I don't want like 30 of these things. But I think we do need like 6 to 10 of them. Gonna end up with 82 chips? No. Hope not. Where's Discord? Reclicked and got it. Okay, so if you clicked on the link, Discord should have popped up automatically. And on the down the left-hand side, there should be a few little icons, and you should see the FunkShop TV icon. Melissa said that just means we're all doing it. Yes. I like that idea. Let's get everybody in on this. Felicia said my ass ain't doing it. Well, I've heard some pretty bad horror stories. They're definitely not for the weak, but I'm not weak either. I've eaten some pretty hot stuff. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, right? At least we're gonna go with that. John said that would be cheaper than $70 that Mom posted online. Yeah. Tara said I'll do it. Yes, I'm a huge wuss, so please have the Kleenex ready. Man, are we all gonna do it? Like, okay, most of us are gonna do this. Let's do it. And we still got 12 days to go, and unless we hit the 100 subscribers before. Felicia said, I find black pepper hot. I don't need all that. Yeah, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that. Melissa said, come on. You also said you wouldn't jump on Discord. She's got a point there. You said you would never get on cam on Discord, and you did it. Who's doing the challenge? Everybody that's doing the challenge, just type I am in chat. I know Mace said that he was down to do it too. Duane said he's doing it. We got a lot of people doing it. John said, I have a feeling I'll need a bucket to vomit. I have a feeling you are too. IR Weasel. Tara said, I'll bring the milk. I'm getting a honey bear. That's gonna be my saving grace, I think. I'm gonna eat. I've explained my plan the whole time. But I'm gonna double check our numbers right now, because that may not be the accurate subscriber number. Just saying, it probably is, but there's a chance that it's not. Yeah, everybody needs to get honey and ice cream. We're all gonna need honey and ice cream. I can't drink milk. John's doing it, and he definitely, man, I've never seen anybody as picky of an eater as John. Especially when it comes to spicy foods. He can't handle spicy foods or hot foods. So that should be really interesting to see. Does honey whiskey count? As long as you have a driver. You know my rules. You know my rules. Yeah. Okay, that subscriber count is accurate as of right now, but it could change because we're into a new month, so some people will probably be dropping off, and we'll have to see what happens. All right, Pop said, no FunkShop icon, but in red at the top, we need FunkShop's 4-digit tag so we know which one they are. Okay. clicking on the link that I put in chat didn't put you directly in it. That's really weird because it does for everybody else. So let me see if I can find it. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Trying to find. There were 2 links back to back. One was from Streamlabs. Maybe Dad clicked on that one. Oh. That's the proper link. Yeah, honey whiskey is probably just going to upset your stomach. I don't think it's going to help. But do you, boo-boo. Do you. Eric must be busy right now because he's I'm having a hard time finding that 4-digit number. Liquor is the worst for spicy food. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Let me see if I can find you, Dad. It's not. Well, when Eric gets back, we'll have to go through the troubleshooting. Oh, you found it. I see your name, so you found it. So you're probably hearing my voice doubled because you've got it running through Twitch and through Discord now. So what you can do is mute Twitch. And we will set up a new channel specifically for you later, Dad, so you're not stuck in the same channel with everybody else that's chatting, because that will be really confusing. So if anybody else jumps into chat right now on Discord, I'm gonna mute you because I need to get Pops figured out. We need to get figured out how to use this. So Dad, you're in there. You're in our voice channel in general. So at the bottom, you should be able to click on the phone icon, and that will activate your audio. So then if you play piano over that, they won't be able to hear it. At least it should work that way. Oh! I hear it. Let me turn off Pretzel. Yes, we can hear you. Bring your volume down a little bit. I don't know if you can hear me, but volume's pretty hot. Okay, you heard me. Got it. Good. There's got to be some odd... Let's see. So, let me check something. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay. I have It's not glitching, John. What's going on is in Discord, there is a setting. So when you're talking, it only picks up voice when you're talking, and then it kind of auto mutes when you're not. So when Dad's playing quieter notes, it's auto muting him. And it's kind of hard to walk through the setting. But at least we know we're getting a signal now. So we know it's working. That's the good thing. Once I can walk him through getting his settings right, then everything will be perfect. Alcohol is technically worse than water for spicy because it's an irritant as well. Yeah. Yes. So, Pops, I don't know if you're listening now. I was able to hear all that, but there is a setting in Discord that we need to tweak a little bit for your piano. And it's really easy to do. Really, really easy. But we're there. We got a good audio signal. Got a good, solid, strong audio signal. So we're definitely moving in the right direction. Hopefully you heard all that. So you guys get to sit here and listen to us try to test the audio and get everything working perfect. Thanks for being a good sport about it. Let's see, what am I missing? Water is the worst for spicy food. I've heard that water is not good. Doug, you said laying here in a heated room is making me sleepy. I could turn on the AC, but then I would just get under the covers. Yeah, I mean, do your thing. Do your thing. I think, to me, liquor would be worse than water when eating spicy foods. I would much rather have water than liquor, but I don't drink. So, Tara, we better make sure we bring the Zantac too, because I think the heartburn will be strong. I've heard that. I've heard that it burns real bad all over. I'm gonna be sweating when I eat a lot of spicy food. It just makes me sweat. Tara said I get heartburn from orange juice. I'm probably going to regret it, but I like to live on the edge. You going to sing that song too? Living on the edge. Where are we at? Oh, Pop said, took myself out to Discord for now. What song was I playing? I cannot call it. I was trying to pay attention to chat and everything at the same time. And there are some settings in your Discord that we need to tweak a little bit, because there's an auto mute feature in Discord that if it's not a loud tone or not a solid tone, it kind of mutes in between, so it cuts out back noise. We can change that so you don't sound like you're dropping out or glitching out at all while you're playing piano, because some of the quieter points it was dropping it out a little bit. So it sounded like it was glitching, but I don't think it was. Eric is on the phone right now. He said he'll be back soon. Okay. Duane said, water spreadsheet the heat seasonings. Not quite sure what language that is in, but water spreadsheet the heat seasonings. Water spreads the spices. So I plan on going and eating Loco Moco the day that we're doing this. So I want to fill my stomach up with some rice and some stuff that'll soak up all the heat when we do the one chip challenge. Coming through with the plate. Thanks, bro.
You already know. Pulled pork, sandwiches.
appreciate it.
Of course, always. Conversation going tonight.
Good. Good. Dad was just on playing piano through Discord. So got him working. A few things we need to tweak, but almost there. Then I got to get him a camera and we'll be good. Hey, Waldo's in here. What up, Waldo?
Oh, shit.
What up, man? I didn't hear the God Bless America part because I think it was cutting out or I was trying to adjust the volume. So I like the way you played it better. Dougie, think I'm going to make some food and watch a movie and cuddle with my kitty, Chi-Chi, and pass out. Night, everyone. Love you, weirdos and rock stars. Yeah. Bye, Dougie. Bye, Dougie.
Who's John Ben 5? Shut up. What's for dinner?
Sean Benjamin.
Always. Had a meeting set up with Baby
Okay.
to get it set up for you to live broadcast.
Okay.
I hit him up after I was there working Friday. I didn't go and stuff.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about getting it set up. I just have to have a direct line. That's my only problem.
I left one there, so
You know,
I'm not going to.
No, I'm just going to have to have a direct line. And then I'll hook up the mini and run it.
Sorry, JD's here, and we're talking about the possibility of streaming live to Monkey's big screen.
So, I'm meeting up with him this week. So, hopefully it'll be before Friday. And then I'll just go in there and hook up and then link up. Because it has to go to the projector.
Yeah.
If it was going to the other two small screens, no biggie. Laptop, call it good. If I got to go to the projector, which is relevant, big enough,
Right.
I got to run an HDMI line off of that.
JD can see everything that's being said right on the big screen. So,
Hey. You ain't shit.
hey, watch the racial expletives.
Oh, sorry.
I don't care. Yeah.
Bro, you ain't shit.
Thank you. Tara said, "What's on your plate?" I've got some pulled pork mini sliders and some corn on the cob. That's what's for dinner. John said, "What about me?" Oh, JD was asking who is John Ben. Trav said the built-in arpeggio on this thing is not pretty nice and smooth. Yes, it is. I remember playing with that. I took the Akai Force over to Travis's house today so he could start learning how it works. The production station. With all the buttons and not. Yeah, it's for producing. Yeah. Yes. Duane said the Waldo in the building. Yes, Waldo's here. Nolan said I need to shower. VRB. Everybody is typing stuff wrong tonight. Dad said I think I'll title it the song they always do in the middle of the seventh at Major League Baseball games. Then maybe I can call it my own song. Yeah. You could abbreviate it. You could make it an acronym. That can be a thing.
I'll have to make sure you have some food, bro.
I appreciate it.
I'll go sign in when I get back because
No, I know.
Thanks for the cheer.
Hey, good looking, Melissa. Thank you for that. I did my new letter today, too. So.
I'm too busy getting my ass chewed by my favorite analyst who is from Oakland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were telling me about it.
And she keeps my ass.
Good.
I gotta be on her level.
Good. Needs to. Mom recognizes it, but she understands my somewhat demented jazz thing. Dad, jazz is it's not demented. It's always creative. No, that's Dad. The old man, a.k.a. Tippy J. He likes these really long names.
He wants to be known for real.
Waldo said jazz is dope. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So Waldo, come get
Oh, Tara, he does play that, and he plays it very well. Tara said he needs to play the Linus and Lucy jam. Hydrate. All right. Jay said you need to come get something to eat, Waldo. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. I like it when Dad plays it. And for some reason, when he's sitting down behind a piano and he plays it, he kind of hunches his back like Linus. But don't tell him I said that. By definition, it's not perfection, so I'm not a perfectionist. I love you, man. Thank you. All right. Word. All right, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Think of myself more as a scientist or an inventor. Mad scientist would be a good word for it. Lisa said that would be awesome to hear. Soon. In fact, one of these days I'll stream and Dad can play Christmas music in the background. I can go for that. I need reminding to sit up straight. Well, stick around here. These guys remind me to do a posture check on a very irregular basis. Constantly reminding me to posture check. But I appreciate it. Appreciate every minute of it. Yes, John, as soon as we get a camera, we will be able to get him actually streaming and cammed in, and we could have a Christmas sing-along stream. Even though we're not supposed to, but we'll do it anyways. We'll do it on my DJ channel. That way, if it gets shut down, then it's not that big of a deal. Know what I mean? It will be fun. Yes, it will be fun. I always want to get people together to have a Christmas get-together, and I always want my dad to play piano, and I always want people to sit around and sing Christmas carols, but most people don't even know Christmas carols anymore. So we can do it virtually, and you guys can all sing in wherever you're at. We can have fun with it. I would enjoy that a lot. Pop said, tomorrow before you go live, maybe we should have a teleconference to work out that bug you talked of. Yes. I could actually do it right now. It's really, really easy. Really easy to do.
Thanks for the cheer.
Sorry, I haven't been boogieing. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm a little tired. I'm a little bummed that I have to go back to work tomorrow because I would rather sit here and watch election coverage all day. All day. John said being a keyboardist, hey, could possibly change it up enough to where you won't be muted. Realistically, here's the deal. I read through the terms of service the other night, and changing stuff up is where you can get in trouble. As long as you keep it as original as possible, but it's a live instrument playing it, then you won't get in trouble. Waldo said, you got to make that money, though, bro. I mean, if the other stream gets shut down, then I will still have this one. So the other channel, the channel that I DJ from, is kind of a test to see if I can get away with DJing and playing music, and if not, then we just go a different direction. I'm really not too worried about it. I'm doing what I can now to keep this channel. I'm trying to tone down like a lot of the content so it's not as overly mature. I'm trying to level it out a bit. Oh, talking about me working tomorrow. Yes, I know. I got to make that money. I don't want to. I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm not calling in sick. Like, I get one sick day before the end of the year because of when I started. And they around there, the cool thing is they encourage and enforce almost. They're like, yes, we will help you schedule your sick day so you can take your paid vacation day off before the end of the year so you don't lose it. They're really, really big on that. So Dad said, sorry, I lose connection during all that, so don't want to take anyone else's time tonight. Gotcha. Well, the good thing is, Dad, Eric, what did I miss? So Pops was playing piano, and sometimes it was cutting out and dropping out a little bit, but I think it's that setting in Discord to where you can make it static or you can make it automatic. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. So we need to tweak that and see if that keeps it static, keeps it going without any cuts. And if it's not, then it's the internet connection because he is on Wi-Fi. So, yeah, the auto voice thing. That's exactly it. So yeah, that's what we got to figure out. Tara, Paul, you gonna stream tomorrow night? Distraction will be needed. Distraction will be needed for you. Do you have something going on tomorrow? Is tomorrow a thing? Like a rough day for you? You don't have to say what it is. Just a yes or no is fine. You know it. Oh, I know. Whew. Yes, tomorrow is voting day. Anxiety. Yes, I will stream. While I'm streaming, I am going to be paying attention to election results as they come in. But by the time I go live at 8, I don't know. I'm going live at 8. So yes, I will be going live at 8. But I'm also going to be paying attention to the numbers and paying attention to some social media channels. I'm sure Eric's going to be paying attention to some social media channels as well, some independent reporters. We're going to have our ears to the ground and be paying attention. Brown pulled the rug out from under the Portland mayor. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Tara, what channels you got for me? You mean for the Underground Reporter? Eric's the one that pays more attention to that. Oh shoot. Trav ran into Kool-Aid today on Chocolate. Shout out to shout out to Kool-Aid, okay? She put the Portland police under the authority of Multnomah County and Oregon State Patrol. Wow. Wow. Well, that should be interesting. Of course, Kool-Aid's still around. Kool-Aid's always going to be around. Always. He ain't going nowhere. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? National Guard on standby. Well, Kay Brown, she doesn't like the way that the mayor of Portland's been handling things. And let's be real, he's kind of been a sissy about a lot of things. Like, he's definitely not what a mayor of a city like Portland should be. Just saying. Duane said, I see Kool-Aid all the time everywhere. That dude needs a Fitbit to record his steps. I swear he walks miles. Yeah. What up, Jay? Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Brown is a she, not a he. Yes, didn't I say she? I'm talking about the mayor of Portland. He is kind of a... So, Kate Brown went in and pulled an override on him. Wheeler, Ted Wheeler. Yes, that guy. Waldo, love you. Love you all. Got to eat, shower, love, and respect you all. Good night, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Her reason. I don't know what her reason is. Tara, Eric, did you guys see a reason on that? In fact, Eric, or Tara, or both of you, you can jump in Discord and explain that if you want. Since Pops isn't playing piano anymore, now we know it works. So that's step one. Baby steps, one piece at a time. If you guys want to join into Discord and explain what you heard, because I did not pay attention to that. I was busy most of the day. Wheeler is a joke. Even the protesters want him gone. Yeah, nobody likes him. He's no good for Portland. Potential protest violence and property destruction. We know that's going to happen. Tara said, I'm wrapping up some work stuff, but can a few. Basically, they know the ish is about to go down in Portland. Yeah, it's about to go down in every city. And let's be how do I want to word this? Do you think that that's going to be any different depending on who gets the presidency? Oh, you did, Dad. You said you dropped off Discord, so that's why I said now that Dad's not there, you guys can jump in. Discord's open. So yes, you did. Tara said, I think it's going to be a sheet show anyway. Either way, I do too. Worse than it has been. I do too. And it's sad because no matter how you look at it, it's going to be one side versus the other anyways. No matter what happens, there's going to be a fight. At this point, can anything be done to stop a fight? Can anything be done to stop these riots? Trump's calling out his troops. Biden is not. Well, so if we're going to say if, and a real big if, Trump wins, okay? People are going to protest, and when people go out to protest Trump winning the presidency, guess who's going to come out to fight the protesters? The Patriots, right? If Biden wins, the Patriots are going to be out to say that it wasn't fair, that it was a cheat, it was a rob, and they're going to be out to fight the liberals. So no matter how we look at it, it's going to go down either way. Biden doesn't have troops, he has citizens. The problem is that a lot of people are ignoring, Dad, and I'm sorry, this is the truth, that the anarchists that are more likely to be throwing bricks through windows are being painted as Biden's people. They are. Brian Boitano, yeah. Eric said Biden's troops are already out there. Now, that's not fair to call them Biden's troops. You cannot call Antifa or Black Lives Matter, for that matter. You can't call any organization that might seem like they're liberally minded Biden's troops, because they're not. That's not fair to say. From the middle, what I've seen is it will be worse if Trump wins. I agree with that. I do agree with that. But we all know the PBs are going to be out in full force if Trump doesn't win, because they're going to be calling the election a farce, and they're going to be saying that it was illegal and it was tampered. No matter what happens, it's going to be ugly. They aren't Biden's troops, but they are leftist troops. Anti-fascists, just because they're anti-fascist, we can't even really say they're leftist, because they're really not. They don't like the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. Idealistically, they may lean left, but they're not Democrats. They're not Democratic. They're being painted as such by the vast majority, and that's creating a lot of confusion. They're anarchist troops. Let's be real. They're anarchist. Most of the Antifa, the anarchist Antifa, they don't believe in paying taxes. They hate having to pay taxes. They believe it's against the law to pay taxes. The anarchist troops are anti-government, period, so they hate the Republican Party and they hate the Democratic Party. And yes, they are already out there. That's my point. Like, it's real easy to say that they're Biden's troops because they lean more left than right and they are anti-Trump, but they're also anti-Biden. And they're the ones that are going to be throwing the bricks through the windows of Starbucks all over the country. That's what we're looking at. And who's going to come out and try to stop them? The self-proclaimed patriots. And when the self-proclaimed patriots come out and try to stop them, who's going to try to defend the anarchist troops? The BLM movement. And the liberals. Because it's the patriots that are coming after him. So, and the Venti didn't have enough soy milk. Yeah. No matter how we look at it, there's going to be a fight. No matter what happens, there's going to be a fight. And the current administration is going to blame it all on Biden. They're going to say it's all Biden's fault because let's say if Trump wins the presidency and there's a civil war, the White House is going to say it's all Biden's people and all Biden's fault because they couldn't handle the fact that Trump was voted in. If Biden wins, Trump's going to say he didn't really win. They rigged the election. They cheated, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to stir his people up to fight anyway. So no matter how we look at it, it's going to be a fight. They blame each other for what each side does. Yes, that's the plain and simple truth. It's disgusting. It's us Americans in the middle who suffer. That is true. There's a whole lot of truth to that. Trav said every little thing is going to be all right. Don't you worry. Well, Pops and I actually perform that song. We do. He plays it on piano and I sing it. Oh, Eric, you're mixing songs up. Trav is singing Don't Worry. Every Little Thing is going to be all right by the Marleys. And you had to throw in Be Happy, which would be Bobby McFerrin. You guys are getting your songs mixed up a little bit. Well, Eric is. Trav, to answer your question, I want to use that machine to make remixes like what the high energy remixes, the EDM remixes, like the stuff that you've been hearing me play on the turntables. Tara, we didn't start the fire. Yes. It's Mix It Up night. Mix It Up Monday. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So no matter how we look at it, tomorrow's going. I don't want to use the word interesting because I don't even want to call it interesting because it's not interesting. It's not going to be cute. Oh my God! Have you seen the 2020 We Didn't Start the Fire videos? I have not. We can program all that in here. Yes, Trav, you're going to have to show me how to do that. That excites me. I know a lot of people have used that. Like, I know Avicii was using that same machine to do a lot of his production. So that's why I was really excited to learn it. But when I took it out of the box and I started playing with it, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to figure this thing out. And Lisa said 2020 has been Mix It Up. Yes, it has.
I'm here.
Hey. What's happening?
Figured it out faster this time.
Nolan, that's you. I didn't even realize it was you. I thought it was Tara for some reason. I had to look at the screen.
Sorry to get your hopes up.
Oh, knock it off. My goodness. Stop with that poor me stuff. We don't like that around here.
Oh, jeez.
Let me figure out which cam I can bring you in. I have way too many cam sets. Look at this cam set, everybody. I know it's going to take a minute to cue in. Does this confuse you, anybody?
Do a cool dance.
It's because I have all the cameras set up for doing the video, my letter to myself video, and I try to have different angles when I'm doing it, so it's not just boring and all one shot. So I try to make it a little exciting while I'm doing it. So. Pop said, single young men aren't mowing down masses of people because Biden told them to. Dad, nobody is arguing with that. Nobody is arguing with that. But the masses are still going to say, not the masses, okay? All of the right side is going to blame any opposition to Trump on Biden. Plain and simple. That's the only point we're trying to make. Nobody is arguing who's doing what. Nobody is arguing who's the uglier side of the fence. Nobody is arguing who is the more violent and who is the more militant. Nobody. But no matter what we do, Dan, I'm going to explain that in a minute. No matter what we do, we got two sides that are pointing fingers at each other, and nobody's paying attention to the big picture. And at this point, it's too late for us to try to do anything. There's a fight's going to happen regardless. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Tara said, oh my God, I glanced over and I was like, what the WTF? John said, definitely not joining. Not joining what? The Discord? You can join the Discord. Mom said, has America ever had an election where the POTUS was or may contest it? Has America had serious rioting like this prior to Trump, with the exception of the Vietnam War protests or the racial wars of the 50s? No, this mess is Trump. Mom, nobody is disputing that. We know what the root of the problem is, but the majority of the people in America don't. The people in America, so many people in America believe what they're reading on Facebook. They're getting their news from Facebook. They're not paying attention to what the real root of the problem is, and that's why we're going to have violence tomorrow night. That's all I'm saying. I know the real reason why. I get it. John said, don't show that to the drunk guy. Oh, yeah. I bet this would really mess with you, huh? So Dan said, your ego is so big you have to have 4 cams on you. I'm going to change it now. I was just showing everybody this is what I get to deal with when I'm trying to do my own letters to myself.
Thanks for the cheer.
However, more early voting than ever before. Absolutely. I think we're going to have more votes. We're going to have more votes for a presidential election than we've had in a very long time. Probably the most in history. Haven't we already reached that number? Haven't we already had the most votes in history already for a presidential election? But guess what? I still think those votes are split down the middle.
Thanks for the cheer.
I still think it's 50% Biden, 50% Trump. Okay, 45-45 with 10% Joe.
Thanks for the cheer.
And Joe, that's being very, 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 very generous to Joe. Tara said, hey, you got to love yourself. Eric, I'm seeing like one of those four-port song videos with those cams. Yes, I'm changing it. I'm changing it now. Hold on. Give me a second.
Thanks for the cheer.
Oh, man, this is tough. Because no matter what I do, I'm on all these different cam angles. We'll go with this one. And I'll just turn off one of the cameras. There we go. Is that better? Is that less confusing, everyone? Less confusing?
Okay.
Okay. Tara, I am learning to love myself, that's for sure. Dad said, then some disobeyed their master because Trump said don't vote till day of, so there'd be a red mirage. Do you think these people really listen to what Trump says, or they just go Trump because their neighbor says go Trump, or they just go Trump because they're Republican? I love you, Dad. Thank you. I don't mean this in any disrespectful way. I'm going to say something that somebody's going to be offended by. Maybe nobody in this room. But I do not mean this in any disrespectful way, shape, or form. But let's be realistic. Are Trump voters really critical thinkers? Are the people voting for Trump really paying attention to what's going on? Or are they just doing it because they call themselves a Republican? Are they just doing it because they go to the bar with all their drinking buddies 2 or 3 nights a week and they all talk about, go Trump, that's our president. Gosh darn it, I'm a patriot. And that's why they vote Trump. So they're really not listening to what he says so much as listening to what their friend says he's saying. Let's be real. Mom said no, he loves his uneducated. Yes, that is true. Pop, some of them are devoted because they think Trump will heal the world of baby eaters. Some of them are, but the majority, they don't care. They're just, it's either Republican or Democrat.
Thanks for the
They really don't care.
Why is it every time I come on camera, people start talking about politics?
Well, it's because that's what time of year it is, because we have an election in 24 hours.
Thanks for the cheer.
We only have an election every 4 years, Nolan. Presidential election, 4 years. And it's tomorrow, so that's why.
Thanks for the cheer.
That's why this talk is everywhere. I would honestly, I would rather not talk about this stuff right now because it's anybody that hasn't voted yet.
Thanks for the cheer.
He's like, yeah, we're gonna shut this down. Appreciate that. Anybody that hasn't voted yet, some of them say they hate socialism and because mom and dad are on. Mom and dad always inspire the political talk. That's for sure. I used to do it all the time back in the day, back on the old FunkShop TV, but we ended up losing a lot of viewers that didn't want to hear it, so I stopped. We lost a lot of viewers, so I stopped. Mom said the most important election of my lifetime of 72 years, democracy is on the line. With that, I'm done. It is. It absolutely is. But we're less than 24 hours away from the kickoff of people starting to count down votes. We're less than 12 hours away from the kickoff of people starting to count votes. Anybody that has voted or anybody that plans on voting, anybody that still has to turn in their ballot and hasn't done so yet, they know which box they're filling in by now. I promise that. In fact, what do you think over the last 48 hours, what do you think the percentage of America that has changed their mind in who they're voting for might be? Anybody? Dad said, I know Mom's trying to get away from it, and I should be done tonight too. I'll go watch MSNBC some more. Just kidding. I want to because I am interested in finding out what's going on around the country regarding this process. I want to know which cities are planning on having violent protests no matter what the outcome is, because I believe it's going to happen. Lisa, okay, hey guys, it's time for me to go to sleep. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for joining, Lisa. Love your face. Always a pleasure having you in here. Tara. Tara said, people don't want to talk about it, but that's how we got into this mess. I absolutely agree with that, too. People are like, yeah, it's politics. I don't want to talk politics. Well, guess what happens when we don't talk politics? We end up with somebody like Trump as a president. So we need to pay attention. We need to exercise our right and responsibility and vote. That is very vital for everybody. Mom said younger people should care more than us old folks. We care because our kids and grandkids. Yes, I get it. Dad said pretty close to zero. How do you fix a broken tomato? Anybody? How do you, Nolan?
What?
This is a good question for you. It's my dad's favorite joke.
Okay.
How do you fix a broken tomato?
You don't? You turn it into spaghetti sauce?
Eric said squish it and start over. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. We know. Democracy on the line, Dad said, and Social Security. We know. A lot of our freedoms are at stake. If this woman that's never been a real judge for more than 2 or 3 years becomes a Supreme Court judge, she is planning on reversing Roe versus Wade. She is planning on abolishing abortion, and they can have the Supreme Court power to do so. But nobody wants to talk about politics. This is the world we live in.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there's John. Hey, John, are you at home?
I am, and I'm outside.
Oh, I was going to say, no, go sit next to your roommate. Let's have the conversation. Turn your volume all the way up.
No.
Come on. Don't be scared.
Fuck
Who's
yeah,
your
I'm scared.
roommate?
His name's Eric, and he's a big-time Trump supporter.
Hmm.
She is a Supreme Court judge. I thought she wasn't confirmed yet. Dad said, paste it back together with tomato paste. How do you fix a broken tomato? Tomato paste. I didn't realize she was. See, I have a day job now. I have a day job, and I come home and I snack on something and I go live and I try to inspire people to be better people. So I don't watch the news anymore. I haven't been paying attention. I didn't realize that she was confirmed. How was she confirmed? That didn't seem like a very long process. Didn't take very long to confirm her, did it? Now we have an ultra-conservative Supreme Court. This country's going to hell. It's going to hell.
I'm going to go.
All right, well, you still practice. I forgot my smokes.
Still practice what? Oh, shoot. There's Trav.
Cool.
What up, bro? Trav's playing with the little button machine-y thingy. Now let me go figure out which... There's the scene that I need for this. Hey, I got it right away.
My keyboard's so fucking loud.
Your keyboard is?
Yeah. Even Ryan
There's
last
a
night
really
when
good
I was
slang.
like trying to type like quietly, he's like, "Shit."
We're not hearing it in the
But
mic.
anyway, I was gonna say I could host
I'm
a
glad you
potluck
came
out
here.
here, but that would not turn out very well.
Oh yeah, probably a bad idea.
Yeah, that's my thought.
I
Have
mean-
property. The neighbors don't care. We could play You could bring out your gear, play music in the cul-de-sac.
No is the
But,
point. Not long. Need her there before election so Trump can take his losses to court one way or another and win. Yeah? What happened to freedom? Everything's being set up, and the wool is being pulled all over our eyes, and part of the reason is because people don't want to talk about it. They just want to do whatever their buddy is doing because they trust their buddy.
I still didn't vote. I know you should, but I agree with both sides and I disagree with both sides. So that's why it's bad, but I'm not going to vote.
You know, honestly, I believe, Dad said, but I thought we were going to stop the political talk. We are. I personally believe that everybody has a right and a responsibility to vote, but I would rather somebody not vote if they're not going to pay attention and vote for the right reasons. If you're voting just because your friend told you to vote a certain way, don't do it.
No, actually, I'm not voting because I don't pay attention.
At this point in history, I'm not mad at you for that. Everybody should pay attention, but at least you're not just voting because you saw something on Facebook. Yes, Mom, we know. It is a 2-page ballot, front and back. Lots of issues and leaders other than the POTUS. Yes. We know, Mom. We know how it works. I know how it works. Nolan, have you ever voted?
Though.
I haven't.
Are you registered to vote?
No, because I don't follow politics at all. I don't understand any of it, and that's just my ignorance.
Yeah.
So.
That's how I am.
Well, at least you admit
I'm
it.
with Nolan. I don't follow any of it, so I don't understand any of it.
Often voting starts the paying attention thing for someone. Yes, like Duane. Duane admitted just a few months ago, it wasn't that long ago, that he got a voter's pamphlet for the first time and he actually read it and he's actually starting to pay attention to the issues. He's not 18. He's well over 18. He's just now starting to pay attention to the issues. And part of the problem is, unless you have a teacher or an influence in your life that encourages you to pay attention, you really don't have any reason to. By the time you graduate, you just, okay, get a job and pay your bills. Bye.
That's how my family was, because nobody in my family talks about politics.
Yeah.
Unless it's my dad to us and stuff like that. But literally nobody in my family, none of us ever talk politics.
Yeah.
And growing up, my mom never was like, you need to pay attention because this, that, you know.
So Pop said, what's
After
the
this-
gadget? Go ahead, John.
I was going to say, after this one, yeah, I'm probably going to start paying attention because
That's a good idea.
Booked. Sorry, my language.
That's a very good idea. No, it's okay. I'm not mad. So Dad said, what's the gadget? That's Travis, and that is the Akai Force that I have had for over a year. And I took it out of the box 2 or 3 times, and I played with it for a few hours, but it's way intimidating for me because I've never owned a piece of equipment like that. And that has a whole lot of bells and whistles that I am not familiar with. Travis actually went to school for music production and audio engineering. He knows his way around it. So I took it over to him today, and I'm like, look, you figure out how to use this stuff so you can teach me the basics, maybe, whatever.
I agree with Felicia's comment.
I'm catching up. Felicia said, I just came back, and now there's a bunch of y'all on Discord. Yeah, because Dad's done playing piano. So I said it's okay now. Eric, I've been voting since my mama voted when she was pregnant with me. Hey, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. Dad said one of the issues is we're voting on persons that'll make the policies that'll affect our lives as an American citizen. They don't teach that stuff in school, Dad. Unless, like I said, unless you had an influential adult in your life to teach you this kind of stuff that was also kind of encouraging you to make your own mind and decisions instead of brainwashing you to just be Republican or just be Democrat. Unless you had an influence that was encouraging you to be a critical thinker on your own. They don't teach that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, all my parents ever taught me was be nice to people, get a fucking job,
yeah,
and don't do drugs. That's all they ever told me.
the golden rule: do unto others. Right.
Yep, that was my golden rule as from my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bastard child. My parents were never married. Do
That's
unto
not a nice way to
others.
put that.
Felicia said, I actually decided not to vote this year. I was gonna, but today I realized I don't think I understand either side enough to vote and make an educated decision.
That was my comment about me agreeing with Felicia.
Yeah.
Because I don't. I admit it.
Yes, you can still drop your ballot. You can still drop your ballots off. I thought it was until 8 p.m., but Eric said 7. And if anybody has a ballot and you're wanting to help filling it out, let me know. I'll help you. I'll help you. I didn't really say that. I was kidding.
Pop.
I will help you. Dad said,
guess
so
we're
he's
still
actually
talking
programming it to do what, and what will it do after Travis is done? This thing is built in with sounds already. So it's a full production studio. He can take it as it is and produce an entire song. Actually, I don't remember what song it is, but Avicii made one of his top 10 radio hit songs solely on the Akai Force. So that same machine is one of Avicii's same tools that he used to make a lot of his music. I want to learn how to remix with it. Mom said Macy, too, is an excellent AP Gov class at Woodland High School her senior year. Yeah? Macy took an excellent AP Gov class at Woodland High School. Nolan, when you were in high school, do you remember anybody taking an AP Gov class?
Nope. Not that I remember. I think there was one, but I don't think I didn't know anybody personally that was taking it. They did do speech and debate because I was in speech and debate in my freshman year. But then they got rid of that.
They got rid of it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they got rid of everything that's critical thinking in the bigger schools.
What year did you graduate, Nolan?
09.
Tara, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Eric said serenade me. I don't, Eric.
From 01.
What am I supposed to sing?
What year did you graduate, John?
Should have been 01.
What year did you graduate? I do not.
2007 when I got my GED.
Okay. My sister, what school did you go to?
Skyview, Fort, and Bay.
Oh, okay. I was say my sister was
Felicia, I don't want your
graduating
ballot.
from
I was just going to
01
tell you how to
at
fill it
Evergreen.
out.
That was the very first freshman class at Skyview.
Nice. My sister's
Not
husband
really.
works there.
But no,
Dad said,
so when I went to
shoot.
Fort, there was a GOV class there.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't remember Evergreen having one.
There was a political sciences class when I was at Evergreen, but I think they had started at my junior year and it was gone by my senior year. Nobody wanted to take it. Nobody was interested.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, didn't they have, like, some of the requirements where you had to, like, take 2 years of some foreign language?
Yes.
Yeah, they got rid of that because I never took
Who
any
knows?
foreign
They
language.
could change in a heartbeat because of politicians. I don't trust a politician. Nor should you.
Right.
Oh, shoot. John's having a conversation with his roommate.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going to get off Discord.
but that's it. That's all the politics we have to talk about today. There you go. Triangulating between here and here. Triangulating between here and here. Roll out.
Eric, I have a whole bunch of these Rockstar tabs for you. He just left. He's not in Discord anymore. He dove out. Trav jumped out too. Wonder if Trav even realized his camera was still on. So my dad said Macy's junior high, Macy's my niece, her junior high stood in front of Woodland Library yelling, "Let the revolution begin." They were doing that in junior high. So yes, and they had a leadership in the school that was encouraging them to pay attention to politics. But most schools don't do that. Most schools are not into that. Message me and I'll add them in. Thanks, man. What did I miss? What is that in reference to, Eric? Travis dipped super randomly. He may be getting to a point with that thing where he's starting to get it figured out, and he's like, okay, the codes. Oh, okay. I sent you one last week, and I don't think that you realized that's what it was because you sent back a bunch of numbers and letters back. Oh, Dad's back playing piano. Was it Lisa or Tara that asked for the Charlie Brown theme?
It was me.
Yeah, maybe he'll play it out.
That would make my night.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mom said to Nolan, "We grew up protesting the Vietnam War. We were losing friends and relatives. I believe without the dissent, many more would have been killed. It didn't happen overnight, that's for sure." Dad said, "Man, that wasn't supposed to happen, and I don't know why it did." What wasn't supposed to happen? Us hearing your piano? Is that what you're referring to? If you pull up Discord, Dad, you can hang up in it. So there's a little phone icon with the X by it at the bottom. Pull up Discord and click on the little phone with the X, and it'll hang it up. So your audio will no longer be in the Discord room. He said, "I thought I was out." Yeah. Nope, you're still there. You got to hang up.
Wait.
Actually, sometimes people in our Discord chat will continue talking well after FunkShop TV is off the air. I don't, because I always go to bed. But sometimes people still sit here and chat for a while.
So apparently, a few blocks from the courthouse on 13th between Esther and Franklin Street,
Yeah.
they have that whole entire block taped off.
That's around the election office, right? Or the ballot box?
I don't know.
Mom and Dad, is that correct? Franklin Street and 13th, that whole intersection?
Yeah, I said the whole block that
That's
they
the
have.
courthouse. So they got it blocked off around the courthouse?
I don't know. Because all it says is something's going on right now a few blocks up from the courthouse on West 13th between Esther and Franklin. So it's up further, I think.
Oh, that's the federal building.
The what?
That's the federal building. Melissa said that is the courthouse. But that is on 13th and Franklin, that's the IRS building.
Oh, no, somewhere around there they have it all taped off.
Wow. You know, if I didn't have a day job, I'd probably go down there just so I can go live and record what's going on. Across the street from the old courthouse. Okay.
Yeah, people are saying that they're protecting the ballot boxes. Some people are saying that,
my guess
protecting
is
the federal courthouse.
it's a federal building. It's an IRS building. It's not we don't have a federal courthouse here in Vancouver. We have a county courthouse. So it could be protecting the federal building, or it could be protecting the ballot box, because a lot of Mom said elections moved. They were the block right above it. Not sure of their current address. All ballot boxes in Vancouver are supposed to have extra protection on them. One thing I noticed when I dropped off my ballot last week, I was the only person. I got off work, 5:30, pulled up to the ballot box. There was not a single other car. I was the only vehicle that was dropping off a ballot at that box. Kind of made me sketchy because, I wonder if people even know this is here. And I dropped off my ballot. There was no signs of any protection, no signs of any police. I was told all ballot boxes in Vancouver were supposed to have escalated security, but I didn't see any. I saw none nowhere.
I'm trying to go through like the scanner feeds and stuff. Figure out what's going on.
Pop said, I guess I didn't close my Discord like I thought. I'll practice Linus and Lucy so I can do it again. Found Discord again and muted my name. That'll work. Yeah, you can mute your name, or at the bottom there's a telephone with the X next to it so you can hang up. That's how you hang up. Mom just posted 1408 Franklin right above the IRS federal building. So yes, elections office is there too. So the federal building and the elections office are both right there. So that could be a good reason why. So our next achievement on our achievement list is stream for 500 hours total. And we're at 484.51.
Oh, we're so close.
I know.
Almost there.
It'll definitely be done by the end of the week. So.
Well, we'll probably have a lot to talk about here in a minute.
Right? We'll have a lot of video coverage to show, and a lot of. We'll probably be able to spend a whole 3 hours going through twit stuff. Going through tweets.
I wonder what's happening in downtown Portland right now.
Travis just said, my heart hasn't been this happy in so long, bro. I love music and producing and recording and engineering and nom nom nom. Good, bro. I'm glad you're putting that thing to use, because it has literally been sitting in the box underneath my table for a year. For over a year. Hey, Lorraine, I see you. John was in Discord, but he had to dive out because he was hanging out with his roommate. He didn't want his roommate hearing what we were talking about. Wonder why.
I still see him in there on mute.
Yeah. Trav said, so sad. This is a sexy beast. I don't know anything about it, bro. Oh, he's back. No, he muted it. He probably turned down his volume, and he's probably taking... Oh, there he is. That's an awesome achievement. So he is listening.
Thanks for the cheer.
That's what's up. Yeah, so stream for 500 hours total is almost done. And then we've got to get 20 people chatting at the same time. We're at 19 of 20. Every single time we have more than 20 people in here, we're like, everybody chat, everybody say something. We never get that 20.
So close to get so far.
I just
I
need
talk in there all the time.
No, I know. I know you do. I'm just saying, we never get 20 people to chat at the same time. We haven't done it yet.
Oh, we've got
Sadly.
19 out of 20.
Yeah, we're at 19 of 20.
I think,
And it's been at 19 of 20.
In there.
It's been at 19 of 20 for about a year.
We're so close.
I know. That's why I keep trying to get more people from the singles group to come and join in and just come and talk to us. Have a chat. Give us some topics. Let's talk. And then we have to get 25 people chatting at the same time, and then we have 50 viewers at the same time. That's going to be a minute before we have that, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to be a minute.
But maybe I'll do something special for Thanksgiving. We'll do a special Thanksgiving stream. Take advantage of a time where a lot of people are off work, just sitting at home and get bored. And maybe if I start doing live DJ streams down to 3 Monkeys. That'll help boost viewers too.
Did you ever hear back about like if they would do that or not?
Jay's got it. JD's. That's why he stopped by. He's going to talk to the owner tomorrow and see what it'll take to set it up, so I can DJ from here, and they'll stream it down there.
Okay.
That would be badass.
Mom said, "I think they're all chatting on the Facebook group messenger instead."
No.
Hydrate. Tara's out hydrate. Eric said, "I'm in 8 of those. They suck." 8 of what? Eight of what? What did I miss? I have half on mute. Trav said, I'm going to make a dope beat on this before you get it back. Trav, I expect you to make a dozen dope beats. Make me some, you know what? Make me some cool stuff I can use for the background music on my letters. Oh, he's in 8 chat groups. Yeah. Tara, did you watch my new letter video yet?
I have not yet, but I will put that on my list for tonight.
I want somebody to specifically.
Was in town from Florida, so I didn't get the chance to check it out.
11.
Try 20 Discord server groups. Nope. No thanks.
Say if you miss, I win.
I have a lot of Discord groups, but they're all like Twitch promotion groups.
Oh, you have that on your page, right? You posted it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but I make mostly grimy stuff or sulky trap. That's fine, bro. I'm not worried about it. I just need some backup music for when I'm doing the live thing. When I'm reading my letters.
You're 1-1 right now.
I don't know if you watched the video that I posted today, but I really didn't like the background music. I was just looking at, I've got this much time, so I need these tracks to fill up this much time. That's what I was paying attention to. Nice, Eric. That's dope. I need to learn how to utilize Discord better, because some of these communities have hundreds of people in them, and some of these communities have people that they like. It's like their own little, like we have our little group chat. These Discord communities have these same type of environments with hundreds of people, and they all support each other's streams. So it's a big deal. Someday. Nolan, what are you doing?
I'm reading through Facebook and messaging some friends.
Your dog is taking over your bed.
I know. His skin issues are getting bad. Cobain. He has like really bad anxiety and his will itch really bad. He's already missing like parts of his leg hair.
Eric, you're the man. Travis, you're the man too. Nolan, you're the man too.
Dang.
Tara,
I like it that way.
John,
I want to be a man. Come on.
I was just getting there. Tara, you're the man too. I am the full man. I can't eat more.
I'm hungry.
I'll eat that for breakfast.
Here we go, getting back into food again.
Yeah, except this time, Felicia said, I'm dead. I want to be the man, she says. I want to be the man. Yeah, I was starting to get into all the Discord stuff back when we were going full time, and then things happened in life and I had to stop streaming for a while, and everything's just crazy now. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize you can look down the screen and see how many different bubbles I have on my left-hand side. The different Discord groups I'm in. That's a thing. So, Eric, I'm sorry to sing to you.
I'm scared about the chip challenge.
What?
The challenge?
Are we still talking
I'm
about that?
honestly scared about the chip challenge.
John's
He's
telling his
scared.
roommate that he's afraid of it.
Hell yes, I am.
I also have some fears
Do you?
inside about that. I hope I don't end up at like the urgent care or something like that.
Wait, why would
That's
you?
why I'm not doing this.
I don't know because it sounds spicy as F.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'll do it.
do you not eat spicy food at all?
I do.
Fucking
I
into
mean,
it.
I'm not like a ghost
And I can hear you
pepper
and me at the same
spicy
time.
girl, but
Like, you know, like the salt and pepper, tabletop salt and pepper?
Mm-hmm.
If I bite into one of the peppers from that, my mouth is on fire.
What?
I have, like, very
Like-
sensitive, like, I can't do spicy.
That's just black pepper.
I know. And it's spicy.
Well,
Pepper is not spicy.
When you bite into one of the little peppers that are in there, yes, it is.
I
But yeah,
just want
because
to
it's
do
a
it
whole
for
ass
the
pepper, but
thrill of it.
the cracked black pepper. Felicia
Yeah.
said black pepper makes my mouth on fire, though. Oh, she said she found out it's because she's coming allergic to it.
no, that sucks.
The Trav said, I've got a militant march beat going just because of the topic you guys were on earlier. See, Trav, if you were live, like if you went live playing with that thing and being like, this is what this dial does and this is what this dial does, and you had two different cameras, like one right above it, facing down, and maybe one showing a screenshot of your DAW, I would definitely tune in to watch that. Absolutely. Felicia said they said more exposure and it will eventually turn into anaphylaxis. More
yeah,
than
it's
likely.
when you need like an EpiPen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like your throat closes up and stuff.
Eric, Empire Strikes Back March. It's probably more like the footstep, just to stomp, 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 stomp. Probably not like the melody. Not even messing with the dot at the moment. Strictly the force right now. Now PC alteration. No, and like I said, even if you were doing that, put a camera above it, facing down on it, be like, look, this is how you use this thing. I'd watch it all day. Kind of like the Empire, but not. Okay. So it's kind of like a militant march, but kind of not. The Empire Strikes Back march is all about the melody. You don't even hear any stomping marches in it. But as soon as you hear that, the first few chords, everybody knows what it is. Dun 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 dun. Everybody knows it.
How could you not?
I mean, is that your dog, Nolan?
Yes, he's barking because the neighbor farted.
Wait. Wait. How do you know the neighbor farted?
I don't know, but Cobain knows.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. How does this
He
work?
barks. He goes through like phases where he barks at everything, and it's annoying. And it's one of those phases right now.
Yeah, my niece's dog that is at my parents' house does the same thing. He'll jump on the couch and decide just to bark out the window. Even though nothing's out there, he'll just bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So, how's everybody's weekend?
It was good.
Good.
I was a panda for Halloween.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was fun.
Dad said they have senses we don't. Sometimes their senses are a little bit overboard, and they sense things that aren't even there. Unless there's ghosts marching around the neighborhood. Because I have witnessed that dog barking, 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 nothing at all.
Could have been a bird in a tree.
That's true. That's true. I stand corrected. Could have been a bird in a tree.
Could have been like a spider or a fly. My
Eric-
dog used to bark at bugs.
Eric said, "My dog senses food."
Oh, my dog definitely does that.
Dad said dogs are able to sniff out COVID from people's sweat. That doesn't surprise me. I actually heard of a lot of dogs that can sniff out like infections and stuff.
Yeah, and they can sniff out low blood sugar or like
Yeah.
seizures. If they're
Uh-huh.
about to have a seizure,
Yeah.
can alert them
I
to
had a
it.
teacher, I think, my freshman year, sophomore year of high school. She was epileptic and she had a dog. And her dog was pawing at her all day. And she even said something prior to her seizure about, like, I don't know why my dog wants me so bad today. Why she keeps trying to jump up in my arms. And then, like, all of a sudden the whole entire class went silent because she was in the back and passed out.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dad said an airport in Europe uses that. So an airport in Europe uses COVID sniffing dogs on passengers? That'd be dope.
Whoa.
Their sense of smell is badass. Yes, most dogs. Most dogs. Trav sent you a quick audio sample of the synth, but through the headphones, but you'll get the idea. Okay. Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Thanks, Eric, you jerk. You big jerk.
I had to put you on me.
Somebody
See if I
watched
keep the cord from the
Mandalorian?
headphones.
No, I didn't.
It's real
I
simple
did.
synth, but it's got like a march feel to it. So be.
I have not seen the first episode of the second season yet.
I haven't seen any episodes of Mandalorian.
I need to watch it again. Because I'm pretty sure they were trying to, like, give us
Oh,
a
I
bunch
get
of
it.
backstory.
There is a bunch of backstory in it.
I think that's what that first episode of season 2.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it. I watched like half of it and I fell asleep.
I wasn't really paying attention because my girlfriend was in town from Florida and we were being a little bit silly, so. I think I'll do that tonight.
You know, all these people keep
Just
talking about, like, how they get to work from home. and
muting
all that
my
other
mic
stuff.
because of my roommate.
Like, I wish I could work from home, especially now with everything that I'm going through.
Oh man, you know, I liked it for a while, but now I'm like, I just want my normal life back.
Yeah.
That'd be hard for you though, Nolan. Especially the
Well-
field of service you're in.
Yeah, we definitely don't do work from home.
Yeah, Melissa said
But
it.
yeah, since this whole thing, my schedule has not skipped a beat. I actually got more hours, and like 6 different people quit. So
Dad's playing piano again.
Right.
He muted again. Melissa said I had to go into the office this morning for the first time on a Monday since April, and I don't know if I'll ever like going back full time in the office.
You can check the rack. I'm sure it's tight.
This whole thing might change the dynamics of the workplaces we know it completely for good, forever.
mhm.
Right.
Like that,
Good idea always to check
I'm
the
sure in a
rack
few
so
months,
that
all of
you
these
see what's
companies are going to be comparing the
See, they
efficiency of
probably
people that have been
say
working
it's
from
already
home as opposed to the year prior. And if people have been more efficient working from home, there's no reason to have them come back to the office. That's for sure.
They've already like done studies or whatever and proved that people have been more efficient working from home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Comcast is literally shutting down a good portion of their centers because they're moving towards a pretty much completely working from home like model going
Well,
forward.
and you can't blame them. Imagine the electricity that they use and the tech support that they have to get just to have techs on the floor all the time. When half
leasing the building.
yeah, and half the people that work in a place like that know more about the computers than the managers do or the trainers do. So if my computer goes down at home, then yeah, somebody from tech support can log in and see, yes, there's some issues going on. I can take a picture with my phone and send it to you and show that yes, I have a blue screen and I'm working on it. Have somebody bring me out a backup computer. It's going to be a whole lot cheaper to have somebody drive a whole computer out to my house than pay an hourly wage for tech support or numerous tech support people to be on a sales floor or on a telefloor.
They've been trying to get my whole, because we're a nonprofit and we're already kind of in the hole, but they've been trying to get everybody from my company to go like electronic, and everything we have is done on paper. So we've been trying to make that transition for a while now, and I think that's going to be where it's going. Is everybody that's in the office is just going to be working from home.
It makes sense. You know, what's going to happen to commercial real estate in the next year? Between all the companies that are moving towards a work from home situation, and Dad, I've turned down, so I'll try playing. Can you put me in the way in the background? Yes, I can. The problem is your signal has to be loud enough for Discord to pick it up because we haven't changed your settings yet. We have to walk you through changing some settings so it doesn't try to mute you out at all. So go ahead and play loud on your end, and I will control the volume from my side. Trav said, need to set up percussion and expand sequence steps, but just got a nice little march feel to it. Nice. Melissa, yeah, when I first got told I would be going to remote, I demanded being able to go in 1 day a week. I need some kind of break from the house. Yeah, we don't blame you. I wish I could do what I wish after my training I could work remotely. I would be
even after your training, you can't work remotely?
I probably won't be able to. The only people that they're allowing to work remotely are the highest producers, the people with the best numbers, from what I gather.
Wow. Right.
Like they can only have an X number of people in the building at one time.
Right.
So the people that had the best numbers and could show that they have, the equipment, not the high-speed internet, whatever, to be able to show that they can be as productive from home as they were in the office.
Yeah, my girlfriend works for Columbia Sportswear, their call center, and none of them are working from home. They all go into the office every day.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing, I was told this. I haven't confirmed it with anybody. The biggest problem is, that means if all of the lower producers are actually on the floor, who's going to be around as our influencers, as the people that we need to go to when we have a question by the time my training class is over? The people that we're going to be face-to-face with answering our questions about how to handle certain situations are going to be the lowest producers. Not the high producers that should be training us, but the ones with the lower numbers that have to go into the office because they have the lower numbers. Dad,
probably throw you all in a chat, and then you'll have to do it through chat.
Well, that's how we're learning now. But when we are actually on the phone lines ourselves, and questions come up, if we have to ask the person in the cubicle 6 feet away from us, it shouldn't be people that are.
I don't know what I'm doing either, man.
Yeah, I've been here for 10 years, bro, and I just answer a phone. So you push this button, go. Dad, no, the piano is not coming through because you muted yourself again. I did not mute you. You did. Dun, 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 dun. Melissa said, I was a CNA twice in my lifetime of working, and I couldn't fathom being one in today's world. I tip my hat to all of you. For real. Absolutely. Terry, you're working from home full time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dad said, actually, I turned down the USB out. Your Discord is showing that you're muted on your side, Dad. So I'm not sure why. I thought I unmuted. Let me look again. You did for a second, but then it muted again. Tara said to Melissa, we were supposed to go back in June of next year, but then they said nope, indefinitely. I mean, June is still pretty far away, so. But when they realize how much money they're saving in an electric bill alone,
all right,
it's probably so much more financially efficient for them to have everybody work from home. All right, Dad, you're unmuted.
oh yeah, it totally will be, because I can only imagine how much money they pay for all the different buildings that we have in like in the Beaverton area alone.
Yes, I can hear that, Dad. That's a good volume for you. I can control the level from here. So go ahead and play at that volume. Where's that?
It's like breaking up.
No, I know. This is one of the things that we're going to have to fine-tune on his end. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Dad, it's cutting you out, and I think it's because it's overpowering. So this is the tough part. We got to finding a happy medium, finding balance between his setup and Discord. So.
Oh, technology.
Took my phones off to play. Dad, we couldn't hear. I think it might be because you were playing loud, but real quick, Dad, I want to walk. Was it perfect? We didn't even hear it because it cut it out, and I think it's because of the auto input sensitivity. So this is what I need you to do, Dad. Down at the bottom, towards the left, you'll see FunkShop TV. You'll see a microphone icon, a headphone icon, and a gear icon. The gear icon is user settings. So you need to click on the user settings, the gear icon. Halfway down that menu, I don't know if you can see it on my screen or not. You should be able to, but I know it's pretty small. But right here, you'll see voice and video. You need to click on voice and video. And let me bring this down a little bit. Oh, no, that is where that. This green thing right here, uncheck that because that automatically determines your input sensitivity. So if you uncheck that, then you're going to have more control over your audio sensitivity. So you should bring your bar down to -70-ish, but make sure that this stays unchecked. So after this stays unchecked, hopefully I'm not going too fast, then you'll go back up to the top, up here, and hit the escape, and then you'll be back in here, and then try playing the piano, because that should keep it from overriding. So your audio is being overridden now because it's detecting oversensitivity, and it's auto-muting you. So we just have to find the happy medium between your volume levels and the Discord volume levels. But I think if you do those steps I just showed you, it will definitely help. I'm not even in that screen. Okay. I can call you tomorrow and walk you through it, or unless you want me to try it again. But it starts down here, lower left-hand corner. There's the gear, and you can click on user settings, and then voice and video right here. That's how you get there. So you lost my audio? Can everybody else hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So that must be something pops in. And that very well could be because you're also on Wi-Fi. So yeah, Eric can still hear me too. So it could be a Wi-Fi issue. We'll have to explore that tomorrow. One way or another, we'll get her figured out. We'll get there. Melissa said they have been using city buses to block the roads to the jail in downtown. Correctional officers were just told to mask up. Wonder what they think is coming. Oh, yeah. Portland just declared a riot.
Where are you seeing that, girl? Is that on the news right now?
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do this on Wednesday because sounds like we're going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow.
Post it on the scanner group.
Oh, yeah. They declared a riot a while back.
Block the roads to the jail.
30 minutes ago.
Correctional officers were just told to mask up.
It's already about to get ugly.
Mask up as in like a gas mask up?
I'm sure gas masks, yeah. Yep.
Oh, let me put it on the clock news.
That sounds like a good level. I don't know if you're listening, Dad.
Yeah, breaking news just said unlawful assembly declared outside PSU police office. The 2 people arrested.
Oh.
Damn. I mean, that's kind of been an every night thing lately, but...
Yeah.
Eric, did you just move Pops to the other room? No. Oh, he did himself then. So if he moved himself to AFK, does that mean I wouldn't be able to hear him unless I go to AFK?
No, that's away from here, isn't it?
It's actually a group that Eric created last week for a certain reason. So I'm gonna try to go in there, guys, and I'll be back. All right, Dad. You can only hear the same channel. Okay. So since you moved into the AFK room, I moved into the AFK room. I followed you here. Because we wouldn't be able to hear your piano if you're in the general room. So we have to both be in the same room in order for me to have your piano on stream. If that makes sense. But we'll definitely be able to get this figured out. Hold on. Somebody said that they're lifting the I-5 bridge. They're lifting it to leave it open so there's no interstate commerce between I-5 or between Oregon and Portland? Are they lifting it for that reason, or is it being lifted because of a boat? I'm going to have to look this up. Now I want to know. All right, maybe AFK was away from keys. I'm going to jump back over to general, but I'll keep watching your icon. Pops?
Oh, crazy.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So the understanding is they sent 4 sheriffs that way. Yeah, Eric, I know what AFK is, but I thought maybe my dad jumped into that room just to check it out. City buses are being used to block roads around the jail. Great. So let's just put all the city buses in a path so they can all be destroyed. How about that? That's a good idea, right?
So smart. Oh, like, why are they blocking the jail? Because they're afraid that people are gonna go like burn it down or
That's
break people out.
I don't think it's about breaking people out, but I think it's definitely about people worrying about stuff getting broken down or because it's right, it's right next to the courthouse, right?
Yeah.
So that it's probably both of those buildings are probably being blocked and surrounded.
Oh, it's probably the Justice Center again.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
Yeah.
Because that's how they had to do it before when they had to put like all the cement like barricades and fences and stuff.
Right.
At the beginning of the riot.
Well, we thought that all of this stuff was going to start tomorrow, but it looks like we don't have to wait that long, huh?
Yeah. I had a feeling that something would go down tonight just because of like what we're actually dealing with.
This whole situation is nuts.
I mean, I haven't been into actual like Portland, in like probably about a year now. Almost.
I don't think it's been that long since I've been down there, but I don't think I know. I can't tell you the last time I was there.
It's crazy shit. I mean stuff. I'm horrible, I know.
I haven't. I used to watch the news constantly, but I haven't in a while because I'm just.
Everyone's tired of it.
I've been preoccupied.
But I know that I'll be like hardcore watching everything.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of hoping they have something on the screen at work so we can see election results, but I doubt it because they're very anti-political around there. So.
Are you allowed to? You probably aren't allowed to have your phone out.
No, we cannot at all.
Which is funny to me because it's like most of us are all adults. But you know.
Yeah, well.
People that can handle themselves or control themselves.
There are people that abuse their privileges for sure.
Well, the last 4 years have definitely given us a reason to question some people that call themselves adults too.
So true.
Just being real.
Uh-huh.
It's a thing, so.
Right there with you.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to go a half hour early so I can go watch the news before I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
They're not like really talking about anything on right now. I mean,
Oh, I would.
you were doing the.
I would be turning it on MSNBC because that's.
Oh, I should check that out. What is that?
790. Can you tell I watch that a lot? 790.
Just do it. You are right. It is 790.
I know. Oh, I'm aware. Very well aware. In fact, there are 2 channels that I have memorized, 790 and 735.
ESPN.
Yep.
Yeah. They're talking about first election day polls open in less than 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then something that says final polls show Biden with solid lead over Trump.
What is it? What is it saying the percentages?
They don't have one listed.
Really? They were earlier.
Yeah.
I was watching it for a minute at my parents' house.
Just 2 dudes just going back and forth talking about it. But it's like, breaking news, final polls show Biden with solid lead over Trump. Steele.
Yeah. Anybody have anything exciting to say, or is it okay if I just go to bed? Anybody?
It's up to you.
Been a long day. I got nothing.
Okay, yeah, I think we're all kind of worn out. Daylight savings really kind of threw us all for a loop, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sense of time now is just like, what?
I went to go pick Ryan up at like 3:30 and it was already starting to get dark.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Then I feel like I'm gonna be in a rush to go get my son from daycare.
Like, Steel's not even on. I can't even raid Steel. Weird.
I swear I just saw him in chat. Unless he left.
Was he? Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's just in chat. Yeah.
I was too busy looking at other stuff. My bad,
Looks
Steel.
like he's not. He said he's not streaming.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I see that now. My bad, Steel. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out. Lorraine said, "Wait, trying to catch up. Portland is rioting or Vancouver?" Well, there was a demonstration at Esther Short Park tonight, and somebody apparently pulled their truck up and had a generator in the back of their truck, and they pulled it right up on the sidewalk where you're not supposed to park any cars at all, and set up a sound system so they could have some sort of rally out there tonight without a permit.
Oh, wow.
Why the police let them do it, I don't understand, because they're supposed to not let them do that. If they can let them do that, then why can't I just pull my truck up and pull my turntables out and start DJing?
Right? That'd be way more fun.
Right? Steele said he has to head to the polls in 2.5 hours.
They open at 6, and I have to get there around 4. Oh. Yeah, there's going to be long lanes tomorrow.
Yeah. Trav, if I get the cam set up, I could stream this Akai and you could raid me, but I'm not ready. We will make this happen soon. We will definitely make this happen soon. Let's brainstorm a few ideas and get you on to Streamlabs and figuring out how to set out layouts and all of that stuff. Let's make it cool. Let's do it right. Eric said Portland hasn't enforced any permits for over 100 days except when they denied them. Yeah. Mom said someone said that they were trashing things in Portland State. Not confirmed. I haven't checked the real news. Trav says, well, there should be no electioneering within 500 feet of any polls, drop boxes, etc. We know that's going to happen. Eric said, Travis, I think there actually is a law that says that. Yes, but that law is never enforced. I have Streamlabs all ready to go. Use it for streaming my gaming for a while. It is against the law. Yes, it is against the law, but it's never enforced. Nolan dumped off. Bye, Nolan. She was like, I'm out of here. You guys are talking politics again. I'm gone. I don't blame her. Okay, I'm going to go. Steele, thanks for hanging out, and I'm probably going to get some sleep. I'm going to go watch the news for a minute, and I'm going to get some sleep myself because I am tired. Should we raid a DJ tonight, or should we raid somebody random? Actually,
Who could we raid?
You know what? I have an
Make it
idea.
somebody cool.
I have a really good idea, and this might. Yes, we're gonna raid, and I'm gonna raid somebody that I have a whole lot of respect for. Might piss Steel off, so. Make it even more fun. Oh no! It looks like he just jumped off. Damn it! He literally just jumped off. No.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm gonna go look. Hassan. Yeah, he did just jump off. Damn it. Because I would love to be hearing what Hassan has to say about all of this stuff. Oh, no, I don't even know who that Colonel Frosty is. Hassan ABI. Hassan Abi. They used to be with Hear This or Now This. He did some reporting for the Young Turks for a while. Man.
Yeah, Eric, where's Shiloh? He's usually streaming by now, and he's usually streaming, like, protest stuff.
Protest stuff from Portland?
Yeah, he does it everywhere, but he'll focus on Portland, too. Oh, Blue is streaming.
Let's see. There's a Seattle protest network that's live right now. That's past videos. You know what? Let's see.
I wonder if there's a Portland one.
All right, Steelman. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. There's a radar beam that was streaming some stuff from Portland, but that was 2 days ago. Nothing that's current. Baloo is streaming. I'm not sure. What is Baloo's handle?
He's playing God of War right now, so he's not, like... I just checked into his thing.
Okay.
He's Baloo the African, but he's just playing God of War.
Well, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would probably just go down there and stream some stuff myself, but
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm a working guy now, so I can't do that kind of stuff.
Oh, adulting.
Yeah, it sucks.
So much fun.
But if I don't do it, then I will be stuck where I'm at. I don't want to be stuck here.
Hell no.
All right. I need to get
hydrate.
Yeah, I don't see anybody covering Portland or Vancouver protests right now. So I'm just going to type in. Shizbang is live right now covering peaceful protests from multiple cities across the U.S. So maybe I'll just...
That could be a good one. What is it? Shizbang?
Yeah. Shizbang.
Are there people watching it?
Yeah, there's 108. So
Oh wow.
we'll go watch that for a while. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have an awesome night, man.
You too. I'll see you at 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be here. I'll be distracted watching the election coverage, but I'll be here. Good night, everybody. Love your faces.